What if I told you that there is one thing that you might be doing right now, that if you only change that one thing, you would become really, really much more effective on social media? Because I don't know about you, but I've had definitely times where I felt like, is this really working? Does this even make sense being on social media? Does it really move the needle forward for me? And if that's where you're at, or if you know people who are feeling that dilemma right now, then please make sure to stay tuned. Maybe tell them about this broadcast, send it on its way to them so we can all really leverage the amazing tools that social media truly are. We can reach so many more people than ever before and really make a difference in their life. And this one tip might be just the thing to get it off the ground for you. Okay, so hello and welcome. I'm excited you're here. In case we've met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and I'm coming live to you from the beautiful Bavarian forest. Now, whether you're joining me live or later on the replay, please don't be shy. Let me know that you're here, your name, and where you're tuning in from, so I can circle back around and say hi to you, have a little conversation. Looking forward to doing that, because I'm going live here and give you tips and tricks on how to get more effective on social with building your online business. So you can actually take the business you might have already or looking to have and turn it into an online business that's going to be sustainably successful for you, and that's going to be an enjoyable journey. Okay, so you're not enjoying your life at some point in the distant future, but already in the here and now as you take your steps. Okay, so let's dive on in, because I don't know about you, but I've definitely felt this. I'm online all the time. I check my Facebook notifications, my Instagram, like many, many times a day. And is it really as effective as I might be, or am I actually wasting my time? Let me know whether you can relate, because that's definitely where I was. And here's the thing, and I have many conversations and I enjoy having them. And what I keep on hearing is, hey, I'm engaging all the time, right? I know how important it is to engage with people's posts and stuff, and I do that. But I feel that it's not really making a difference, meaning when I post, when I go live, I don't have anybody on live with me, which is normal, by the way. We're doing our live videos, funnily enough, for the replay viewers, right? So let me know down below whether you're on live or on the replay. I'd love to know. Right? So, but what we actually might be doing is, with being so very engaging, we might actually be sabotaging our own results with doing the engagement part in a not so effective way. And so we're also sabotaging our own results. So let's change that, shall we? So dive on in, right? Before we get started, this is an important video. Have you ever watched something, you got busy and then you didn't find the video again? Has that ever happened to you? I know it's happened to me in the past a lot of times. So if you're on mobile, just tap on my nose here right now, and you're going to see a little window opening up in the right hand top part of your screen with 3 little dots. Click on them, and there you can choose many good things to do, amongst others, to save the video, so you can actually find it in your saved objects once the time is right for you to check it out. Okay, so did you know that on Facebook actually ranks our posts? And they do that with 2 data points, shall I say, right? One is the amount of engagement. So how many people engage with your post, with your live video? And that doesn't necessarily have to be an engagement that you can see, but that's also how many people actually open up your post, where it says see more, and actually take the time to read it. That's tracked. It's also tracked how many people watch your videos for 3 seconds, 10, 15 seconds, or maybe even the entire 15 minutes, or however long your video is. Okay, so everything's tracked, and that's engagement as well. And also, how long is the engagement of the person, right? Also, especially if they drop you a few lines, is it just a few words? Is it emojis? Is it GIFs, or is it a meaningful comment? Okay, that's tracked as well, and that's going to help your engagement as well when you leave that kind of engagement on other people's content. But I'm going to get into that in a bit deeper. And the other data point that they're ranking your posts by is the quickness of your engagement. So obviously, once you're on live, or once you've posted your post, right, what do you do for the next 90 minutes? Do people Do you respond to people who give you maybe a few lines on your post, right? And you can try this out and see how fast I can get back to you. And I know it's not always possible, right? We're human beings, life can happen to all of us, but let's just become mindful of that, right? So if somebody takes the time to leave a meaningful comment on your post, on your live video, in your stories, how long does it take you to actually get back and respond to them? I hope not long. The sweet spot for all kinds of responding is 90 minutes. Okay. So if you have any chance of doing that, maybe post at a time when you have a little bit of time where you can actually check your notifications more frequently. Okay. So that was that. Facebook, Instagram, very important and interesting data that I've found as well. Statistic is 14% of the people who don't answer their comments are statistically way more likely to receive a negative review or a negative comment. May not sound like much, but I don't know about you, but I love positive comments and positive reviews. Do you as well? Let me know, right? So here's the thing. How do I get more effective then with my engagement? Well, to me, it really is about asking yourself, how might I engage with what I'm reading, with what I'm watching, to create a conversation with the person who put out this piece of content? Does that make sense? Right? That's my bottom line, really. So it isn't very effective. I mean, you can do it. And many people will tell you to engage with other people's content before you post. And that's not wrong. But here's the thing. What happens? How many notifications a day do you get on Facebook? And Instagram, right? And if you have them both in the same place, it can be even more overwhelming, right? So here's the thing. If you leave the blue emoji reaction or the red emoji reaction or any of the other colors, right, that you can find beneath the videos and the posts, it's going to get lost in those many, many notifications. Can you relate? Right? But what a difference does it make for you to actually see, oh, somebody left me a meaningful comment. Oh, somebody left me a question. That's going to catch way more of my attention and create actually that conversation. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Let me know, right? So other point is, when you go, before you post, you go through, I don't know how many people's posts, just go through them a bit like a robot, right? And hitting on the red or the blue emoji reaction all the time. Facebook might actually end up thinking you're a robot and send you to Facebook jail, which is not where you want to be when you want to become effective on social media, right? And by the way, if you need a bit more information on that, I have a blueprint that I would love for you to take a look at when you want to restart or get started the most effective way on social media. So just drop the word blueprint down below. I'm happy to send that over to you. Okay, so social media at the end of the day is fast and loud. Would you agree? Right? And to me, I haven't been to a party in a long time, in many, many months. We're still way in lockdown over here in Germany. Hope it's not where you're at and you can have those loud and fast parties again. For me, it's been months since I was at one. And maybe let me know whether you've ever experienced that on such a loud and fast party with many things going on and everybody being really busy and not really talking to one another. What a difference it makes when somebody actually starts a conversation with you and is actually interested in how you're going and what's going on in your life and really having a meaningful conversation, right? And to me, social media is very much like that fast and loud party, right? And you can be different to all the fast and loud people on social media by being the person who listens, by being the person who reads, and by being the person who engages not just with an emoji reaction. They're nice, right? But by leaving a meaningful comment, by really showing, hey, I've read what you've written. Hey, I've watched the video that you did. And I really engage with your content. I really mean you. I really am having the conversation with you, right? So not just go, yeah, like at a party, nobody would do that, right? Yeah, like what you said. I loved what you said. We don't do that on a party. Let's stop doing it on social media. It is the one change that's going to make your social media efforts so much more effective, right? So let's become intentional. Let's put quality over quantity. Before you post, go to 5 profiles of your perfect prospects. Okay, let's get strategic as well and intentional. It's okay, right? It's Facebook. Social media can be a tool, and I think it should be a tool, really, right? If you want to become effective and you have dreams that you're going towards, let's become effective on social media. Let's stop the scroll hole, or before you go to your scroll hole, make sure that you check your notifications for meaningful comments that people deserve to be responded to, right? And also before you post, before you go live, check out 5 profiles of people you would love for them, to check out your content, to see that live video, to read the post that you're about to do, right? And engage with them. Take the time. It does take time to leave 15 or 50 hearts and thumbs up, right? It takes time. Why not spend this time way more effectively and way more strategically with the content of people who you know you can help, who you would love to have on your team maybe as well, right? Get strategic, go to their profiles, engage with their content in this meaningful way, right? Leave helpful comment, maybe leave a question that is going to start creating this is going to create a conversation, and it's also going to strengthen your relationship, especially if it's maybe the first line that somebody gets to their piece of content, right? That's somebody who stands out. Wow, thank you so much. You're making a difference in my life. Thank you, right? That's helpful. And I hope this is helpful as well. If so, let me know, right? So that's really all I have for you. So my main tip here is become more about quality and less about quantity when it comes to your emoji reactions. And if you can at all, be the person who listens to people, who reads their content. Be that person who stands out at a loud and noisy and fast party by being the person who really cares about the others enough to listen to them and actually have a conversation with them. So thanks so much for joining me today. If you need that blueprint to get started or restarted, maybe in the most effective way right now on social media, drop me the word blueprint down below or send me a personal message, and I'm happy to introduce you to that. So thanks so much for watching. See you on Friday. Take care and enjoy building your business on social. It is absolutely possible to be effective. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.